5 things you should never tell or ask a woman on the first date. The first meetings are always uncomfortable, not knowing what to say, trying to look good, and interesting to be able to have the opportunity to have another meeting, but sometimes we do not achieve the task. The pressure we feel can lead us to make mistakes which put us at risk so that we do not see that person anymore. For us, men, it is even more difficult. Women have high standards and it is not a secret for anyone that they do not even understand themselves, or suddenly it is only a question of the place where you are. According to a study they confirmed that you will have more chances of finding your better half in more cosmopolitan cities, and if it happened to you that they rejected you already, then to avoid it again, I will teach you the 5 things you should never tell a woman on the first date. This way avoid the embarrassment of having a rude and full date. 1. Forget the word marriage. We are in the modern world, where the philosophy of the world is constantly changing, so it is not strange to find women committed more to work than to a relationship, so never mention the word marriage on the first date, avoid it at all cost. A woman does not want to hear that word the first time she goes out with a man, you will look needy and cloying. 2. Your worst enemy is the cell phone. The second thing you should never do on the first date is to check your cell phone at every moment. It is impolite that you are immersed in your phone while your date speaks, she will lose interest in you quickly, so the best thing you can do is to place it in silence or turn it off completely, and if you cannot because you are waiting for an important call, let her know from the beginning you expect it. 3. Nothing of ex-girlfriends. I know very well how difficult it is to overcome an ex-girlfriend, so never, but never, mentions past relationships, do not compare your current date with your ex-girlfriends, and do not mention the first dates you had previously. This kind of revelations makes you look insecure and with low self-esteem. If you have not overcome your previous partners, then the best thing is that before starting a new relationship you take time to do it. No woman likes to be compared to another woman, and much less if that person was a former girlfriend. 4. Age is just a number. You must keep in mind that the woman is the one who must give the foot for the conversation. Why? Because many things you would like to know can be misinterpreted. The 4th thing you should never do on the first date is to ask her age. Yes, it's that simple. There are women who are very susceptible to this issue. It bothers them to be asked about their age, let alone telling her how old she looks, because you may be surprised. Avoid this topic as much as possible. If she takes the initiative to talk about it, then follow the flow, but until that happens do not bring up this topic of conversation. 5. Leave your ego at home. And finally, do not just talk about yourself. I know from experience how important it is to let yourself know, but to talk a lot about yourself will make you look as egocentric. Try to summarize about your work, hobbies, concentrate on your date. Women like a man who listens to them. It does not matter if you get bored, try to seem interested. It is important that she sees that you want to listen to her always. She will take that into account and give you a second chance. Find a way to never have the uncomfortable silence that usually occurs at the first dates. Ask questions related to what she is saying, laugh if she says a joke, it does not matter if it is bad, or advise her if she tells you about a problem, but always try to stay out. Source: http://cafeporcuba.com. To learn more about 5 things you should never tell or ask a woman on the first date, download my book free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video.